Hey guys, multifamily Mafia, Jordan Stanley Payne, MFM. A little bit of humor for you today before we dive into the serious shit. I've got a puppy, 3 months old, Great Dane, out of control, psychotic, love her to death. I've got a 1.5-year-old Weimaraner, out of control, psychotic, love him to death, and I've got a old Labrador. Every time, without fail, every time I try to record anything semi-serious, a podcast, a video, education, training, an interview, without fail, the second I click record, they just start barking and running laps in the house. It's like they're racing or something. Phenomenal. Just this crazy thing. They could be asleep, passed out, nothing in the world could wake them, but when they hear me click record, they just spring to life. Alive! So today I'm going to try my hardest to convince you, plead with you, beg you to stop being a lone wolf. A lot of you have probably heard me talking about this lately, being lone wolves, how if you are a lone wolf, you are going to lose 10 out of 10 times to somebody scaling their business. You can't compete with that shit. It's not going to happen for you. You're not going to win. Yes, you can do deals. Yes, you can even make decent money. You can make 100 grand as a lone wolf. Some of you heard me say that just now and you said, shit, I haven't even done a deal yet. Shit, I don't even know where the fuck to start. 100 grand would seem great. This is more focused and more centered to somebody that's done a deal or knows how to do a deal, okay? So that's the first light bulb that needs to go out. So the whole statement, the whole analogy of lone wolf, think about that. Does that make any sense to you? Lone wolf. You very, very rarely see a lone wolf. They travel in packs. They hunt in packs. They stalk you in packs. That's why they're fucking intimidating, right? That's why people are scared of wolves. One wolf, I could take one wolf. I'm competent. I'll take my pen and stab the shit out of him. Something. 10 wolves, 15, 20, 50 wolves, not a chance. So why are you operating your company, the company that you are a CEO of, why are you operating that as a lone wolf? Here's what I mean. If this is you, I want you to raise your hand. I know I can't see you, but I need you to raise your hand if this is you. You do all of the marketing yourself. Even if you're clicking on list source and buying one, you're doing all of that yourself. Worse than that, you're handwriting everything yourself, stuffing envelopes yourself, putting stamps on it yourself. Is that you? Next, you are receiving every seller or buyer phone call. You're fielding it yourself. It rings to your cell phone. Is that you? Raise your hand. The next one, you are sending out all your contracts yourself. You have to look up all of the information for the contract, the legal description, all of that, and you have to put it in the contract and send it out yourself. You are negotiating yourself. If this is applying to you, I want you to raise your hand. If you're driving or something like that, don't do that. I don't want to be the cause of an accident. What else do we have? Walking properties yourself, taking pictures and videos yourself, sending that to buyers and sellers yourself, doing all of the follow-up yourself, all of the paperwork, all of your taxes, all of your billables and receivables yourself. If that is you and you raised your hand to one or more of those, I'm telling you, guys, please, please, please believe me, compared to somebody that understands effectively how to scale their business, you are going to lose 10 out of 10 times. The people that have come into my marketplace and try to compete with me, sure, they're talented. Sure, they know what the hell they're doing. Sure, they have skills. Sure, they can negotiate. But they're one person. I literally have 20 plus people on my team. Why did I do that? Why did I choose to give out portions of my deals to my team? Because I can scale, grow, and leverage much quicker, 10 times quicker than somebody being a lone wolf. I spend the majority of my time, literally like 99% of my time, I spend it focused on growing my company, not spending 5 hours at the courthouse pulling probate files. Recap. Lone wolf, you are going to lose. You are going to lose. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow, but you are going to lose if you are operating as a lone wolf. I guarantee you that. So, what do you need to do in order to get out of that system? I'm not going to give all of my answers away to this because for most of you know that I am doing a 5-week academy with a phenomenal business owner named Taylor Pugh. Him and his brother represented the Kings and Queens City in Charlotte, North Carolina. They co-founded the largest meetup in Charlotte, it's massive, thousands of people. Myself and Taylor are doing a 5-week, literally 5 weeks, we're doing a 5-week academy that will be live so that we can see each other face to face. And every single Monday night, we're going to be doing this. And in between meetings, we're going to be giving you actionable steps so that you can scale, outsource, build the right team, implement the right systems, and basically get rid of all of the busy work that you do so you can focus on growing a company. Guys, you are the CEO of a fucking company. I need you to stop acting like a minimum wage employee. Let me say that again. You are the CEO of a company. I need you to stop acting like you are a minimum wage employee. Why don't you value yourself? Seriously. Jordan, I'm new. I don't have money. I don't have money to go out and hire people. When did I say that you needed to hire somebody? Did you hear me say that at any point during this podcast? No. But Jordan, I don't have time to train people. Let me get this straight. You're already doing all the work already. You're already doing every single step of the process already. What do you mean you don't have time? You're not creative enough to recycle that resource. But Jordan, those excuses are the reason why you're going to stay in the middle lane. We've got brand new, broke, hasn't done a deal yet, can't get their head straight. You know, they want to join the kingdom, but they can't come up with $97. That crowd, we've got the crowd that is doing some deals, and they're starting to get a little bit of money. And then that's the middle lane. And then we've got the big boys, the guys that are doing 10, 12, 15, 20, 50, 100 deals a month. And instead of having a 6-figure business, they have a 7 or an 8-figure business. I can show you how to get to the 7 and 8-figure business. I own multiple companies. Every single one of my companies can be operated remotely on the beach in Mexico or in South America, my favorite places to go, while I'm drinking way too many mojitos with my buddies or my wife. That is freedom. That is freedom. Saying, hey man, I really want to go with you. Thanks for offering to pay for my flight, but I can't go with you because I've got to go to the courthouse on Tuesday morning and pull files, or I just sent out a mailer and I've got 50 to 100 phone calls coming in, or I've got to go walk all these properties. That's the difference. The middle lane, 6 figures-ish, and the fast lane, 7 and 8 figures, those people, they get so much more done and they enjoy their life so much more because they do get to hang out on the beach, and they do get to drink too much with Jordan, and they do get to focus on the business. I don't know who said it. Somebody said it. You need to be focusing on your business, not in your business. That's not my quote. I don't remember who said it. Somebody did. Here's a challenge for you. If you can do this, I will give you a prize. My email is Jordan, Jordans, as in Stanley, Payne, Payne, MT, as in Montana, MT, @gmail.com. That's the email I set up for this podcast. If you can name one successful company making 7 figures a year that does not have a phenomenal team, I will give you a gift. It might be one of my favorite books. It might be a free one-on-one consultation. It might be a free academy that we normally charge between $500 and $1,000 for. If you can name one company that does not have a solid team in place, that is not outsourcing, that is not leveraging, if you can name one company, email it to me. I will give you a significant prize. Guys, you're not gonna think of one. Promise you. Even the people that have I developed an app and I sold it. Even those people had a team. They had a tech team and a support team and a call center. They had somebody. Promise you that. So, I'm going to give you 1 or 2 key steps. I'm not going to give you them all because I would be doing you a disservice if I tried to get everything in during a 15-minute podcast. If you want the full gig, the 5-week academy with myself and Taylor Pugh, you need to sign up for the 5-week gig. It's $145. If you can't afford $145, you probably are not ready to be scaling a company yet. In fact, you probably need to go out and get a job or a second job or a third job. Most of the people listening to this podcast are grown adults. If you don't have a spare 145, first of all, I commend you for listening to this. That's not a bad thing. I'm not saying this is a negative thing. You are attempting to change your life. That is why you are here. That is why you are listening to this. That is why you are going through education and content, etc. So I commend you for doing that. But in the same breath, if you are an adult, you're at least 18 years old, you have a fucking choice. You can make whatever money you want to make if you apply the knowledge that you're listening to in your ear. So if you don't have $145 right now, this probably is not the right time for you to be focused on scaling a company. You probably need to be focused on doing your first deal. You probably need to go out to your garage and find some shit that you can flip so you can pay your bills. You guys, you have to have a safety net. So if you're not there yet, I get it. If you can come up with $145, this 5-week academy will change your life. Here's the web address. I will also put it in the show notes. TKREacademy.com. TKRE, The Kingdom Real Estate. TKREacademy.com. This is limited to 100 people. I have more than 50 people already signed up. March 1st, the price goes way up. So if you're interested, if you want to learn to do what we've done, if you want to learn how to leverage everyone else's time, resources, talent, you've got to go through this, guys. I need more people to drink too much with me on the beach. That's just a fact. I'm running out of people because everyone has a fucking job and they haven't figured out how to scale their company yet. And they've got this and this and this. Oh, well, we've got kids and we can't afford a baby. Like, the excuses are through the roof. I just want to hang out with you. I just want to speak into your life somewhere tropical where they have mojitos and like rum. So here's a couple tips for free, a little bit of a teaser into the 5-week academy. Step number 1. This is assuming that you've done at least one deal. Step number 1. I need you to document, start to finish, every single thing that you did in order to close your first deal. From reading a book, a podcast, a whatever, that to what was your next step? What did you do next? I got an LLC. Great. That's not the first step, by the way, but if that's you, whatever. Every single step. You should have more than 100 steps written down on a piece of paper, in a Google Drive, Dropbox, whatever. I need you to document every single fucking step from 0 to I did a deal and I cashed a check, all the way down to driving to the title company or getting that wire when that money was in your account. Document every single step. Guys, do not leave anything out. Every single step. That is step number 1. Step number 2, careful. I'm not going to give too much away here. Step number 2, I need you to document with video or audio every single one of those steps. You're going to have 100 steps. You're going to have 100 videos. You're going to document every single thing. A seller calls you. Document that. I use Zoom. You go and walk a property. Document that. You negotiate, document that. You fill out a contract, document that. You are going to have over 100 videos. That's step 2. Now, I have about 15 more steps so that you can get free. I'm not going to give them all to you today. So guys, again, I'm pleading with you, not buy the fucking course. I'm pleading with you, figure out how to scale your company. Do not be a lone wolf. There is no freedom in that. You are in real estate. You are an entrepreneur. You are a CEO of a business because you want some freedom in your life. Yay or nay? Thumbs up, thumbs down. I think you're saying yes. I want to be free. I hate my job. I hate my friends. I hate my fucking fake girlfriend. I hate everything right now. I want to get free. That's why I'm in real estate. If you don't leverage and scale, all you've done is you replaced your shitty job with, now I own that shitty job. You went from, I hate my life working at Starbucks to, I hate my life owning a company. Why? Because you're not doing what you want to do. You're not enjoying life the way that you were designed to. That's a big hell no to me. I'm not okay with that. If you're in the kingdom real estate, I will not allow that. If you're not in the kingdom real estate, I'm still not going to allow it. I need you to scale and to learn how to do this. Do your first deal, document everything, 100+ videos, every single step. Now we're going to get into the good shit. Some of you might be thinking, oh, this whole thing's about VAs. No, it's not. It's not, and that's not the answer, actually. That's not the answer. Guys, I love you. Thanks for being here. I hope you got value out of this. I hope you can at least agree with me that you need to scale. If you do not agree with that fact that you need to scale, this probably is not the right podcast for you. I would recommend the Fairy Unicorn Kitten podcast over on channel 500, or the Bedtime Story podcast over on channel 300 for infants and kindergarten people. That might be a little bit more your style. I'm joking. I'm giving you shit. Appreciate you guys. We will see you later. Don't hate me. I'm trying to tell you the truth.